horrible of a human being do you do you have to be to visit a location where genocide and forced starvation is occurring? Going to the spot where over, I think at that point about 900 people had been killed, literally like by the IDF, the people you're out there promoting, just trying to get food. They're shot just trying to get food.
Mm.
And you go there, you stand in front of the cameras, and you say, "Nope, looks good. They're doing a great job. All's well here." So that you might be surprised, Lindsay, but he was a preacher from America. And I don't know if you guys have those type of preachers out in the UK, but we definitely do here in the US.
Not many.
But yeah, no,
Mhm.
their version of religion is different from not so much on the kindness part. Yeah, so he and Mike Huckabee, just a character of abysmal quality of good traits, but
Mhm.
he had no diplomatic or national security background when he was picked to be Trump's ambassador to Israel. His main qualifications is he just can't stop talking about how wonderful Israel is. He's traveled to Israel over 100 times. And just a side note, like, why on earth would anyone travel to any country over 100 times? Like, it just makes no sense, right? So he lives in the US, mostly in the South, and he's been to Israel over 100 times. Weird, right? Like,
Yeah, do we
you
know
just,
why?
no, I mean,
What's
and
the
you
attraction
even
or
people I know that are married to spouses from other countries, they maybe go back once or twice a year. This is where you're like, there's either like something off with this guy, or he's full on like intelligence asset, or I mean, who knows? But he's that's just a weird. We sometimes we hear this stuff and it kind of goes over our head, but like, I just can't think of any scenario. I can't think of going to like a neighboring state 100 times in my life. You know, what I mean, like it's just let alone
you want to
staying in the
go
bubble.
mainly anywhere 100 times,
Yeah,
but
it's
yeah,
like
you've got to
why?
really love the place.
Yeah,
Mm.
what on earth are you doing there? Yeah, who's paying for it? Why do you keep going back?
Mm. Hmm.
But yeah, this is a guy who lives before becoming ambassador. He was living in a $9.4 million mansion on the beach of Florida and having lots of fights with his neighbors over. He was trying to not allow public access in the public access part of the beach and all the typical stuff that people of great self-importance worry about when they buy property in public areas and they want the public not to be there. But yeah, so just a dismal display, and this is, I mean, I'm trying to find the balance between. It's just so disheartening to see what the U.S. has become in terms of our foreign policy in the world, and then the people that are put in these key positions. And it's one thing if they were like qualified, and I completely disagreed with them, but there's just this tendency to put these people that just have no qualifications whatsoever to be doing
Mm.
what they're doing, completely comfortable going out and lying through their teeth. One interesting thing, if you looked at the pictures of him there at the feeding stations where all these people have been getting killed, I only saw one person who looked remotely like they might be Palestinian. So it just seemed like him, soldiers, and the entourage from the U.S. or whatever. But so it's like, did you even actually see any humans that were there? They definitely didn't appear to see the actual people getting food at the time. Looked like they did it while there's no people allowed to be there. So yeah, just a bizarre dude for sure.